our veins. We're animal lovers, science nerds, adrenaline junkies, and passion is what drives us. It's a part of us, and we are on a mission to stop an extinction. One dolphin at a time, one coral reef at a time, and inspire others to act. SeaWorld. See it here. From park.
No wonder this stuff. No wonder this stuff.
Connected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. The story of the ocean with all its splendor and or as it's scientifically known, the Ursinus orca. Every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, Pacific, and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. I'd like to introduce you to this intriguing and majestic animal. Quite like seeing a killer whale up close and learning about. We hope this orca encounter will give you a better understanding of these amazing animals and all that they represent.
While they are found in every off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types or ecotypes of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, rise and catch their prey. When back of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with perfect camouflage.
Killer whales really are a natural wonder. And Nakai will help me show you. Their blowhole is perfectly designed for taking a quick breath at the surface of the water. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. It looks like their eyes, but that's a visual distraction. It's actually in the black area in front of the white patch. The fin on their back is called a dorsal fin and helps us stabilize orcas while they are swimming and also helps regulate. The flippers on either side of the whale's body are called pectoral flippers and are mainly used for stopping and steering. They have 5 bony digits inside them, just like the human hand. The lobes on either side of the whale's tail are called flukes. Tail flukes are the killer whale's engine, propelling them up to speeds of nearly 30 miles an hour, as fast as some of our speedboats. And they swim the fastest and use the most power when propelling their nearly 10,000 and out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orcapod is always led by a female. Half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all because they live and work as a group. Orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Clicks, echolocation, or navigation. In the pod. In coordination and hunting. So that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others. This is a bottlenose dolphin called the sugar learn, and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language as part of their communication. Pectoral slaps are used to show dominance and to get noticed. For example, a mother may use a peck slap. But if they really want to be heard, they preach. Spy hopping is how killer whales get a better view of their surroundings and coordinate when they hunt. slaps are another form of communication that killer whales use in the wild. Killer whales are great communicators, so it's no surprise they're at the top of the ocean's food chain.
Killer whales protect their pod and, most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sound to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Oh, stun. Hey, Nakai is coming, bro. Nakai is coming. I think so.
Whales in the southern hemisphere will capture sea lions by pulling them right off the beach. We often see our whales doing a similar movement and behavior right here. Antarctic orcas will actually create waves washing over floating ice. Water. We just saw our whales showing off this wave-making technique right here, demonstrating one of the many complex and impressive hunting abilities that killer whales have developed around the world. Now you just saw these waves crashing in front of you, but you really can't imagine just how much water is displaced until you feel it firsthand. Luckily, we have a very brave volunteer who's going to come down to help us show off the power of the waves made by...
Wow, so cool.
Good. Okay, we're going to sit right here on this blue box. You're going to put your back against the glass. We're going to sit down right there. Nope. Hold on. Yeah, we're going to sit down. There you go. Back right against the glass. You can hold on to that handle. These waves are pretty powerful. And pull that hood up if you don't want your head to get wet. It's pretty cold. Okay, looks like we're ready. Here comes the whale.
And here comes the wave.
Here comes the whale. Awesome job. How was it? Is it cold? Applause. That was great. Because it's no surprise that they eat all types of prey, including other whales. The blue whale on the screen is the largest animal on Earth. It's 5 times longer and 50 times. So how does a whale this size eat a whale that size? Well, because killer whales are the ultimate team player.
In this example, we see the larger male orca surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter. Continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
come to hunt and practice. Orcas spend lots of time interacting and showing off their playful side, both in the wild and here at SeaWorld. Porpoising is when a whale swims fast at the surface, breaking out of the water just briefly. Doing this when catching a ride in the wake of a boat or when surfing in a wave. Their bellies on rocks when they can. We often see our whales doing this here, just like whales in British Columbia would.
Orchid is coming. What she's drinking the coffee.
You'll also see killer whales in the wild. See it here at SeaWorld all the time. The whales are constantly mimicking and learning from one another. Playful behavior has its purpose. A tail whip can be used in hunting to stun. Might just be stunning all of you.
Go, Orchid. Yeah, I think so. No.
We interact with our whales all day. Our trusted relationships and provide optimal research, healthcare, and quality of life. The whales here take an active role in their
See, very quiet.
Our whales learn to present their tail flukes. This allows us to take a blood sample to monitor their overall. Our whales will also slide once a week to ensure that our younger whales are growing properly and that our older whales are maintaining a healthy weight. We can even take a breath sample from their blowhole. These relationships that we've built day after day here at SeaWorld. Today, I would like to introduce you all to a orchid. She was actually the very first whale born here at SeaWorld years ago. Whales, she loves to learn new things, and she loves interacting with the other whales. She's participated to help her wild counterparts to learn new things. Dive, play, help keep the whales in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whales to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. Scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales.
Yeah.
By comparing these males in the wild, scientists are able to nutritional and reproductive states. Other than mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. You've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Oceanus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.
Recall that guy, please.
Thank you for joining us tonight at Orca Encounter. We hope you gained a better understanding. Enjoy the rest of your night here at SeaWorld.
You constantly make us scared.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your safety and the safety of our other guests, we kindly ask that you refrain from please use the stairs and aisleways to exit the venue. Thank you. Here at SeaWorld.